it just local and haven't really been like the force behind it to get it out there further. That's kind of why I came here today, like to really figure out why I'm not doing that. And
why do you think you're not doing it?
I don't know, because the book is about somebody else. So it's like,
but hold on. What are you not doing? Like, there are things, what could you be doing that would get the book out there in a bigger way? Let's come up with 3 things. Tell me 3 things you could do to get the book out there in a bigger way.
Be actively trying every week to reach a certain amount of people that could actually give it some kind of life.
Okay. What else could you be doing?
Try to get speaking engagements.
Yep. What else could you be doing?
Probably social media stuff.
Yep, definitely. You could also record an audiobook.
Right.
And upload it to Amazon.
I wrote that down.
Yes, do that.
I wrote that down. I didn't get the whole thing, so I have to get that.
But so what
from later.
happens is, this is that knowledge trap again. You know what to do, but you decide not to, because I guarantee, we all do this. This isn't just you. You're helping everybody kind of see how this manifests itself. You see what you want, and then you start to convince yourself not to do it. I just have a question though. Which is the thing that is the real project? Like, if we were to take this chapter and say this chapter is about X, is it about the book, or is it about the documentary film stuff? Because the creating is your heart work. The selling is the head work. So which
I don't have problems creating.
Okay.
So I would say that I'm not going to be fearful of going forward when the time is right in my life that I can get out there and make some kind of film and do some kind of project.
Yep.
I jump into those.
Okay.
My problem is getting it out there, like doing what I intended to do with it. And because like somebody over here said earlier, that they feel like that their goal is to help people, help others. And with the story that I wrote, there is definitely that in there. It's about an incredible human being, and she inspires people, and she's gone now. She passed away, but I think that's the thing. I think I need to get that out there because I think it could be a tremendous help to people.
Okay, so then here's what I want you to do. I do want you to change your website and say documentary filmmaker.
Okay.
I do want you to adjust your thinking. It's not about you, it's about the work. So think about your work like the models that you used to promote, okay? And just go through the motions on that with the head. The other thing I want you to do is I want you to, so super important business lesson here with creative products. They take time. And yes, we see the celebrities and we see the huge social media influencers drop something and boom, it blows up. But behind every big thing that takes off, there's usually 6 years of hard work that nobody sees behind it.
I'm 7 in.
Yes, okay, so you're due, you're due. And so one of the things that I really believe is that it's critical for you to know kind of what you want, but to give up your timeline about it.
Okay.
And to really shrink your daily expectations. And in the end, when we talk about kind of the 5 habits that we're going to, the 5 habits that I want you guys to start using every morning, I'm going to show you a couple journaling practices that will help you make progress based on science every day on a project like this. Because it's not about making a big splash, it's about these tiny little things that you're doing every day that has you see yourself be in action around the book.
Right.
And I promise you, within a month, it will be less about the book getting out there because you will see that you are getting out there. And that lifts that blanket that we put on ourselves. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Anything else?
Yeah, how do I lose the next 30 pounds I have to lose?
What do you have to do?
Stop eating ice cream?
Okay, but hold on, do you want to?
No.
Okay, well then what else do you have to do?
Exercise.
See,
I don't want to do that either, though.
you know, I'm going to ask you a question, and I mean it. Are you actually committed to losing the weight? Or do you have a habit of beating the shit out of yourself?
No, well.
I'm serious about this, because there's a lot of people that say they want to lose weight, and really what the issue is learning to love yourself where you're at first before you deprive yourself of ice cream. You should be exercising. because of the impact it has. Hold on a second. Because of the impact it has on your brain. You should be exercising because of the impact it has on your mental health. You 100% should be doing that. Now, you're looking at somebody who absolutely hates to exercise. I only break a sweat if somebody's screaming at me or I'm being chased. That's it. And so I know that about myself. I don't ever expect to like it. I don't like unloading the dishwasher. I still have to do it. I don't like picking up the dog poop in the lawn. I still have to do it. And so for you, there's two pieces. One is